As I sit here in bed, I can't help but be reminded of the fleetingness of life. My first radiotherapy treatment is in a few hours, and as I sit here thinking, I'm reminded that any moment can be your last. These could literally be the last moments of my life. I don't know. I could go to my treatment in a couple hours, something could go wrong, could get brain damage, lose my entire memory, completely forget who I am, forget my wife, forget my family, forget my friends, forget my YouTube family, and in an instant completely lose everything that I am. Or every night when I go to sleep, for all I know, I'm not going to wake up because everything I've been through maybe has gotten to the point where it's so intense that my heart just can't handle it, and I have a heart attack during the night and I never wake up. Or it can be something as simple as I go out of my apartment and get hit by a bus and die. Like, we never know when this journey is going to end, but we tend to forget about it. We get distracted by every little thing that's going on in our life, and we forget how precious life is. And, I don't expect anything to happen. But still, whenever you deal with the brain, whenever you deal with radiotherapy or things like that, there is always a certain risk to it. So I went through the necessary actions. I reached out to a couple of my closest friends and my family and my wife and just told them, like, hey, I know the odds of this happening are like super slim, but if, for some reason I do lose my memory or something like that, I just want you to know how much I love you, how much I care about you. And I even asked, like, to my friend, the one who's helping me with YouTube, like, hey, if something happens, please let my YouTube family know what happened. Because I know that I don't control what happens or how it happens or where it happens, but I don't like to leave unfinished business behind. And I love you all very much. I'm so grateful for everything you've done for me. And if something were to happen, or when it's going to happen, depending on how you want to look at it, I want to make sure that everybody I care about, and that includes you, know what happened. I don't want anyone to kind of go through the rest of their life wondering, like, well, he's probably dead, but I don't know for sure. And, if something does happen, I would like you to know, but I would also like you to know what happened, how it happened, kind of to allow you a certain degree of closure. So I went through that necessary process, and, it wasn't painful, it wasn't sad or anything like that. It's just whenever I'm faced with moments like this, it's a good time to kind of sit back and reflect and just remind yourself of what's truly important. So once again, and I know I've said this so many times at this point, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to continue saying it. Thank you so much for being a part of this family. I love you all very much. Thank you for everything you've done for me. You may not realize it. It may not seem like a lot to you, but it means a tremendous amount to me. So thank you so much just for being you. And if ever the next video for some reason is a completely different person, well, something probably happened, but let's be honest, that's probably not going to happen, so you're stuck with me for the foreseeable future. Now let's see if I missed the button.